You're watching MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. This week we're talking with Jesse Juarez, getting ready to fight in Bellator against Andrei Arlovski. Jess, you're driving in LA and you are technically following the law because it's hands-free and you're not touching your phone, right?
That is correct. Always play by the rules. Never go against the law. I don't want to end up on any MMA websites with Jesse Juarez being attacked by police officers. So you know how they like it.
Smart, very smart. All right, let's talk about Andrei. You're 21-8. He's 14-1, but he's that typical Russian guy where they have a different anomaly because you don't really see them as we're growing up, what they're doing and how they're training. It's a wholly different kind of mindset. How do you break him down? What do you see with him?
He's a hard puncher. He's going to come out the gate, very active, come after me. I look at a lot of the fight with him and Ben Askren. And I know most Russian guys are very tough, hard to take down and stuff. But when you get to Olympic caliber wrestling or in that higher college level wrestling, it's a lot easier to take guys down. And with his style, he comes at me hard. It's a lot easier to take down. So,
well, let's not forget too, when he fought Ben Askren, he actually got knocked out by Ben in the fourth round, 3 minutes into it. Ben TKO'd him, so he's a hard puncher, he's a heavy puncher, but he didn't know how to deal with that wrestling mindset that obviously you bring to the table. Now, your wrestling's not as good as Ben Askren's, obviously, but yours is.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Let's be honest. You do have a high wrestling ability that most guys aren't ready for when they battle against you. Has training with Antonio McKee kept that wrestling mindset for you the entire time, so you kind of know exactly what to do and when to go to it? Because you seem to always go back into your wrestling whenever things get heavy and hectic, where a lot of wrestlers end up trying to be punchers and trying to prove they can finish fights by striking as opposed to trying to wrestle.
And that's where most wrestlers make those mistakes. I mean, why would you ever go away from what you're really good at? At the end, if you're rocked, you're going to go back to your wrestling. So, set up all your takedowns with punches. Set up all your takedowns with kicks. But too many wrestlers say, I got to be exciting. I got to go out there and knock this guy out. I mean, screw that. If I am able to knock him out, I would love to. But in the end, I'm trying to take him down, submit him, beat the crap out of him, make him want to give up.
All right. Well, it's a Tuesday when we're doing this interview. What's a typical Tuesday for you, like training-wise?
Tuesdays, usually Monday through Thursday, I'm doing 2 days. Friday, Saturday is just 1 a day. So today we did a lot of grappling. Antonio trying to beat the crap out of me right now because he's trying to break me. So a lot of people rotating in on you. You do your round, wrestling round. So you have 2 minutes hard with one guy, then another guy will come in on you. Right now we're doing a lot of grappling, and that's just Tuesday, Thursdays. But then Monday, Wednesdays, I'm usually down at Wild Card in the mornings, and then I'm with Antonio McKee at night. So
who are you with at Wild Card in the morning? Who's you train at Wild Card?
At Wild Card, I'm training with Arnold Shawn. He was Tyron Woodley's hands coach. He's Emmanuel Newton's head coach. I think you know him pretty well too, right?
I know Arnold very well. It was a loaded question. I actually talked to Arnold about you a little bit ago. So yeah, I already knew. For the folks at home, they didn't know what's going on, but I do. So Arnold said that your strength has come up, your speed has come up in striking, which has made your takedowns better. Now that's coming from your coach, who's also talking to a media guy trying to sell a fight. Do you feel that's happening as well, that you're getting stronger and that you are getting faster? Because you're a guy that also self-critiques yourself quite a bit. You're a guy that sits at home and goes, I could have done better in practice. I could have done better at this today. I could have done this better last week. And as a result, you do better in the fights because you self-critique a lot. How do you self-critique your striking game with Arnold?
It's gone up at least 100%. I'm punching harder than any other guys in the gym right now. And it's like when you see yourself punching so hard and when you see yourself hitting those mitts and looking at video of yourself 4 months ago and looking at your video now, I mean, it's night and day. I mean, you see the power. You feel the power every time you punch. You feel power. You know, my punches are straighter. I look back at my fight with Jordan Smith, and I look at there was no hip pressure in my punches. My feet were never correct stance. So, you know, I look at that and it's like, okay, now I brought in Arnold Chan to help me with my striking. This is my first striking coach I've ever had.
Oh.
So it's amazing that I've gotten this far without that, and I'm really looking forward to just walk Andre down. You know, he's gonna try to play his outside game, and I'm just gonna, you know, send him straight down the pipe. You know, and going heads up with like Tyron Woodley, guys like that. I mean, if I can go toe to toe with those guys standing up, you know, because he's so explosive, I see myself knocking Andre out. No,
and you're absolutely right. If you're looking at Tyron Woodley, he's got so much strength and so much power. And then we saw again with Arnold, he got more strength and more power. And you obviously saw it with Emmanuel Newton. Like he has incredible speed, incredible power. And we saw how he beat Mo Lawal with it. So he definitely knows how to get the game up. Arnold knows how to get the game up. And it's got to show in you as well, because everyone that Arnold gets to absolutely becomes a better striker, stronger, faster. What about cornering? Is Arnold and Antonio McKee both going to be in your corner this time, or is just Antonio McKee going to be in your corner?
Yeah. Arnold, we're not quite sure. Arnold might be with Tyrone, so Tyrone's fighting the day after me in UFC. So, you know, but with Bellator, Arnold loves being in that corner, and he brings such a positive vibe and a strong energy. And when you got two guys that have such powerful energy in them, I mean, you feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like no one can stop you. And you know, that's what I love about Arnold's presence in the corner. He lets it known.
Beautiful, Jess. Thanks for coming out here with MMA Oddsbreaker. I really appreciate it. Good luck coming up here on your fight.
Oh, thank you.
And March 14th. I can't wait for this fight to happen. It's going to be a good fight to watch. And guys, if you haven't seen Jesse Juarez fight before, you definitely need to turn on Spike TV on March 14th and watch him fight. He's explosive. He's an old school wrestler that knows how to wrestle still in MMA, but he also punches like a truck. So if you get your hands on a little bit, and it's happened to Andre before with Ben Askren, he got knocked out because he started dropping his hands every time that Ben shot. Jesse will starch him for sure. So, Jess, good luck, and we'll talk to you soon, bud.
Thanks, Frank. I'll talk to you soon, man.